What's up, y'all? Strong Master Lee.
And Lulu.
Tony.
Mm-hmm.
He's back. Actually, he's not back. He's got so many great takes. We're going to do a round
Are
two.
these new?
These are ones we haven't seen.
Oh,
Let's put that.
Okay.
Look, there's so many now. I think I haven't seen most of them. Like, it's not like I'm on TikTok 24 hours scrolling through his entire feed and whatnot. But
No, you are.
maybe I am. Actually, it was one of the reasons why, like, when TikTok was shutting down, I'm like, I'm going to miss Tony. But I will say this, because a number of people who saw our first reaction were like, John, why don't you buy one of his signs? And
I was just going to ask you that next. Did you eventually?
I haven't had a chance yet, but I will look into it. I'm trying to figure out like what kind of sign to get. What do we say behind us? John X Lulu? The problem is John X Lulu is written that way, which means that I would have to sit here to be John. And do you want to switch? You don't like switching. So, what can I do? Or, what I just do? Lulu? What happened to John? I don't know. Maybe just fantasy. But fantasy is a lot of letters, which means it's very expensive. So I'm budget constrained. That's the problem right now. But I do want to get something. And then maybe you guys can give us suggestions like what kind of words we want in our sign. Because that's the key, right? That you have to get something that feels like it's worth spending good money for to advertise. Maybe John X Lulu is it. But again, we will have to switch seats.
You don't have to switch.
But then John was going to be above your face.
It's okay. It's like X, right? You confuse and let your audience think a little.
You have a lot of hope and faith in our audience. All right, let's check out some more Tony. By the way, you want to see more cool reactions, make sure you subscribe.
And if you want some hotness, check out my fantasy show, only for my fans.
What's up, homie? I'm Tony. If you want to order signs for your franchise stores,
Damn, there's this guy on the internet named Tony. He sells LED signs, but he's not your average lightbox salesman. In fact, Tony might just be the funniest guy selling LED signs online.
China. Nadie sabe de drogas como yo. De China, can you believe that?
If you haven't stumbled across his videos yet, let me introduce you to the man who's taken over social media with his outrageous content. When you visit his page on Instagram, you'll find tons of videos featuring Tony. Interestingly, he doesn't have a personal account, which is surprising considering how famous he's become. He's gone viral using the company's account and hasn't even bothered to create his own page. This just shows that Tony is all about business. And
Actually, I am curious about like what is his role in the company? Because if he's just a marketer, this dude needs to be promoted like VP of marketing.
Or
they
he's
need to give
gonna
him a
own
bigger
this
cut.
thing.
Or maybe he does own it. I don't know. Like he's young. Right? He is very young, so I don't know if that's the case, but he has basically turned this company into a huge sensation that they need to give him something to not lose him. I mean, he's super versatile, super smart, be able to speak multiple languages and multiple accents, and like come up with the crazy memes. Brilliant.
Single-handedly carrying the company right now. To really understand how he went viral, we'll scroll back to his first video, posted in August 2023. That's when Tony's journey began.
Only
the birth
2 years
of a legend.
ago.
Wow.
After scrolling for about an hour, I finally got to his first video. Look at the views he was getting. 22.9K views, 17.6K views, 14K views, 28.7K views. His first videos weren't getting that many views, meaning this guy didn't get famous by accident. He has been grinding for quite some time. So let's watch his first video.
Hey Chad, I'm Tony. Come and see this double-sided vertical light box
Okay, his first video was pretty basic and normal, like other companies' videos.
that can be moved freely without any constraints. Take a look. It has a control.
Nothing outrageous, but you can still
But
see some spark.
his
in it.
accent
He actually
spark
looks
on.
interested in what he's selling. Back in 2023, when he posted this video, it didn't perform well, nor did it get the 22.9K views it has now. If you look at the comments section, people are watching this video now out of curiosity about how he started, with comments like, "I was curious too," which was posted 1 day ago and already has 4 likes, and another saying, "I went down the rabbit hole to see Tony's starting point," also posted 1 day ago with 14 likes. So this guy isn't getting famous by accident. It's something he's been working on, which is nice because we don't want him to end up like the Hawk Tuah girl. If you check out his second video, it's pretty much similar. Nothing fancy.
Guys, I'm Tony. A light box less than $100 and a few dollars posted.
His videos back then were barely getting 10K views. But the guy was being consistent, posting more and more. He has like 865 posts right now, which is insane because he posted his first video on August 18th, 2023. And today is January 19th, 2025.
By the way, that is the way to take off. I don't think people realize. I learned this from a friend of mine, Nas Daily, who basically just posts something every day. Every day, even if it's 1 minute. Because that 800 videos over the course of like 2.5 years, that's like one a day. And somewhere along the way, you develop your rhythm. You get past the things that like most people get hung up on, right?
Yeah, what works, what doesn't, and then you figure out
it naturally comes. Love it.
August 8, 2023 to January 19th, 2025 is about 520 days, meaning this guy was posting almost twice a day for the company. He definitely deserves a raise. Speaking of January 19th, today is one of my viewers' birthdays. His handle is Morgan Synth. So, happy birthday, Morgan.
A very happy birthday to you. I know I'm your role model and I'm...
Okay, after scrolling for a while, I couldn't see any of his videos hitting 100K views. He was trapped under the 20K views mark. Then, after scrolling some more, I came across this video that completely took off with 2 million views. Damn.
What's up, Herbie? I'm Tony. How can you make people remember your store? Of course, the first step is to...
Okay, now I know why. The product resonated with a specific kind of audience. I guess it was at this time that the Instagram algorithm was finally locating his audience. The product being advertised was cool to his audience. As you can see, the people in the comments are talking more about the product than him. I see another viral video with 1.7 million views, just one video after the 2 million view video.
Currently, our service are
about that.
1, 5 days fast delivery, 2, 1 pizza customized, 1 pizza shipped.
It's pretty similar to the other video, but the comments in this one are much fresher. 13 hours ago, 17 hours ago, 6 days ago, meaning people are just watching this video recently. After scrolling some more, he wasn't doing anything fancy at all. But the Instagram algorithm was beginning to find his audience. He was at least getting a couple of 100K views just by advertising the products. But then, somewhere along the way...
Wait a minute, did he blow up from Instagram? I thought he was famous on TikTok first, because TikTok has a way of surfacing your stuff to new people really well. So I don't know if this is an accurate tape, because he's analyzing this from Instagram perspective, which means it could take a longer time to take off. Like TikTok, you can blow up right away if you're really funny and interesting. So I don't know. Maybe... Let's see.
Tony got struck with an idea, or let's just say he started utilizing his talents. One of his videos took off to over 10 million views. This is what I'm talking about.
What's up, homie? It's Tony. Come and see how is this done. The LED sign can be illuminated without wiring.
What's interesting in this video is first, the product. It's kind of cool. But that's not what made this video take off. Tony decided to completely change his accent to a Texas cowboy accent, and that sparked some intrigue that kept viewers watching and wondering, how does this Chinese-looking man in China sound more Texan than the Texans themselves?
There is no messy wire on it. To install it, you only need to click it in like I did.
Anyway, look at the comments. It's the accent, not the product. Suddenly, viewers were finally beginning to see Tony. After the viral video, he did a couple of normal posts, which didn't go extremely viral, but were getting a good number of views. That's when he decided to rinse and repeat his talent, and boom, 3 million views.
This is the base, the switch here, and it will light up. It would be great for you to put it in the bar.
Then he did it again and again, but this time with a UK accent.
For me, it's Tony. Have you ever seen such an easy installation of neon
really
sign?
Cool.
I like
so
that
basically,
sign,
every
actually.
video where he was changing
Maybe we should get
accents
that.
was guaranteed
Just
to go
you change the
viral with
letters
over
then.
1 million views, all because of Tony. All of a sudden, he was the company's star boy. They didn't need to pay thousands of dollars for advertisement. They had Tony. They asked God for a sign, and God gave them Tony. Now, Tony is smart. He found a viral strategy for his content, decided to rinse and repeat it, and the views kept flowing. Slowly but surely, people were beginning to see him, and not just the product. But what they didn't know is that Tony had only just begun. After a couple of videos of him changing his accents from Texican
This is an LED backlit sign. It's waterproof and can be used for outdoors.
into German to Spanish to UK to Indian and
really
many more,
cool,
Tony
baby.
was finally getting the hang of it, and he was getting crazy motion. His videos were generally becoming interesting and funny, and suddenly even people not interested in LED signs were following the company. Some of his company colleagues even started appearing in
me.
his advertisements.
What's up, homie? It's OT. Hey, who put the light box here?
Sup, homie? It's Tony. Hey, who put the light box right here?
And as the saying goes, everything with a beginning has an end. But Tony doesn't give a fuck about that saying. Instead, he doubled down and decided to spice things up even more. Or should I say, expose his other hidden talents. Tony was not only good at imitating accents, but also personalities.
The mask is not for you. It's to protect the people you care about.
He is literally Bruce Wang. At this point, Tony was on a mission, and the mission was to
Wang.
make advertising great again.
China, China, China. I get along really well with China.
I gotta say, his Trump
Trump
impression was actually
accents
pretty
were
spot
always-
on, and I'm
Yeah.
surprised. It's
That's how
kinda
I got
funny
into
how he
him.
has a better understanding of American culture than many American companies like Jaguar and Bud Light. After doing a couple of videos on impressions,
Oh.
Tony was struck by another idea, recreating viral clips.
I have a boyfriend.
Anyways, take a look at our LEDs.
The original version of this clip went super viral some time back. I bet some of you have seen it. But it appears Tony couldn't perfectly recreate the clips that well. Still, he got 2.6 million views because now his face had gotten more popular. Even his
God.
normal videos were doing
I'm
numbers.
happy your mom didn't swallow you because you're my best friend.
Ha ha ha. If you don't get the joke, swallowing means abortion. He decided to go into content stitching. This is when you stitch viral clips from the internet into your videos for engagement. I bet you've seen a couple of people doing this. For example, this video. Now Tony is basically doing the same thing, but his videos are 10 times funnier. And for some reason, you find yourself watching his videos in full. His first content stitch got 10 million views, and I bet you've seen this video around.
What's up, California? My name is Alex. What's up, Maiden? I'm Oliver. I'm Brian. And I'm Dylan. And together we are...
Gay as fuck. You guys are gay as fuck.
He just kept going video after video.
God,
See,
did
if
he
a girl
just say
cheats,
that?
she does not give a flying fuck about you. If a man cheats,
Then he also doesn't give a flying fuck about you. Anyways,
He even got to the point where now every video he made was just funny, even if the joke wasn't that good.
He's so smart.
what's up, homie? I'm Tony.
That one was so funny. That was one of the best ones.
But he kept doubling down on content stitches because his audience loved it.
Hello. Goodbye. Anyways, if you want to start a business...
And honestly,
Oh
he's doing
my
it better than
God,
anyone.
he was
Just
on
because a man
point
sleeps with
to,
another
like-
woman does not mean he doesn't still respect you.
Yes, he might just hate you.
This guy is hilarious, and it's kind of funny how he keeps a straight face when doing these videos. He never laughs or smiles.
Right.
He gets straight down to business.
That's, yeah.
proud to be black.
And I'm proud to be Donald Trump. You know, I've been to China. Tremendous place, really. And
At this point, we have to agree that Bro is getting bigger than the company. Despite all this fame, he still isn't making a personal page.
Name 5 women that feel safe being in a room alone with you.
I don't know 5 women. Anyways, if you don't know how to...
Nah, you've got to admit this man is too good. Anyways, guys, I'll have to end this video here. If you find Tony interesting and funny, be sure to like this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Hey, dude.
Morning,
You
boss.
really did a great job.
Hi, boss. Did you get my email?
Good morning, boss.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
I
telling
get so
you.
emotional listening to this
His
and
rise?
his journey. Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
thanks
amazing.
for creating this, by the way, celeb explainer.
Yeah. No one blows up like overnight. He's been grinding for a long time.
It requires hard
and
work.
He clearly practices a lot between each video. Like to master like I don't even know like how to do half those accents. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, and then to be like cool enough to like pick up on the memes and then evolve. It would be easy to be stuck in those same numbers. And a lot of social media people get to that, just stuck in the same number because they haven't figured out the next hook. He's always taking one hook, evolving the next hook, and like now his memes mixed with his accents, mixed with his like caricatures, like deadly combo. Consistently getting millions of views each. That's unheard of.
The struggle, like I feel this. Listening to this is like
this is what you got to do.
Like the struggle of finding your niche and how to evolve.
Make it happen, Lulu. Blow up.
Maybe I need to do the accent.
I'm pretty sure that's not your strength. How about sticking to what your strength is?
Oh my god!
It's not accents. It's not cooking.
Nothing.
It's not remember your lines. It's you have other assets. Let's put it that way.